Hi guys, welcome back to Defi Daily. Today we are gonna talk about the project that everyone is talking about right now. And I'm obviously referring to Stepn. And today I will share with you how much money were possible to make if you were investing from day one. Plus, I will share with you the 4 reasons because this success is not something random. They are using some specific technique that is coming from other industries. And what I will share with you is what are these 4 techniques that are making this project successful. Plus, I will share also what is my personal thought about it, if I'm jumping it or how I'm behaving. So stay tuned because it's pretty interesting. And just before to start, guys, remember that this channel is about educational content. Nothing has to be intended as financial advice. And if you are enjoying it, if you want to also help us and be always updated, remember to subscribe to the channel, leave a big thumbs up and drop a comment. In this way, you are also supporting us. And it is something that I really appreciate because you are giving me the energy, you are pushing me to produce every day even better content. Okay, guys, let's start immediately. First of all, what is Stepn? Maybe if you are new to the market or if you hadn't the opportunity to follow it in the last couple of weeks, you don't know what it is. And I will give you just a brief summary on how does it work. First of all, it is an app. As you can see here, you can click on download now and you will have the opportunity to download the app for iOS and for Android. The way it is working is pretty easy. You have just to buy an NFT that is like the NFT of your shoes, of sneakers, and you will have the opportunity, if we go here on how to play, you will find all the different information. As you can see, you can choose your pair of sneaker and you will have, from that moment on, the opportunity to earn. More powerful, more accessories are having your sneakers, also more rewards you will start earning. The way it is working is really easy and the experience is really smooth, and it is built on crypto because obviously in order to buy this NFT you have to use cryptos, and also all of your rewards are coming with cryptos. I want to add that this project is also backed by some of the most important investors of all the industries. We are talking about Sequoia, we are talking about Binance, we are talking about Solana, we are talking about Alameda Research, and many others. So we are literally talking about a project that has behind some great partner that is knowing that they have the skills on how the market is working. And I'm saying it because that's also probably the reason why they have been so good on using the 4 techniques that I will share with you in a moment. Just before talking about them, I want to share with you how much money were possible to do through the Binance IDO. I don't know if you remember, but this was the announcement at the beginning of March where they was saying that the Stepn project was coming to the Launchpad on Binance. The main problem about all the projects on the Binance Launchpad is that the allocation is not for everyone. Unfortunately, not all the people will have the opportunity to receive their allocation. That's like a lottery, not so different from many other launchpads that we have seen into this market. But what is incredible is that if you were jumping it at that time, 1 token from the Stepn, you were paying it just 1 cent dollar. And if you check the price right now, we are like 320 times higher. And that's something that is insane. And from the all-time high to the entry point, it was like 380 x. So it means that if you were investing something like 1K, at the end of the story, at the maximum point, you would have been able to receive something like $380,000 in just 1.5 months. So an insane gain. Obviously, it's not so easy because you need to have an allocation, first of all. Second, what you need is to be inside the project until the end, until the all-time high. And that's something that is completely unpredictable. With any probability, even if you were lucky enough to have an allocation into this project, after a 30x, with any probability you were just selling because you were saying, okay guys, that's so easy to make this kind of bucks. I'm doing like 30 grand. that's more than enough and I'm just taking profit. And that's perfectly legit, but I want to just share with you how insane can be this market, because we are talking about a project that has been launched in a moment when the market was not so healthy. Bitcoin is still struggling with 40k and it's not pumping like to 100k. Right now, being successful is something that is much more complicated. But let's try to understand why Stepn has been so successful. I have chose for you 4 different reasons. First of all, the brain nature. Second, dream and why. Third one, scarcity. And fourth is visible result. I will go through each of them, starting from the first one. What does it mean, brain nature? When I'm talking about brain nature, I mean that you need to know that your mind, your brain is using images. And it is much more complex for him to just be able to process math or complex or abstract concept. And the power of Stepn is that it is using images. It's not talking about cryptos like an abstract concept, but it's giving to your brain something that is pretty clear and pretty visible. And I'm talking about the sneaker, because if we go here on how to play, all you need to have is buying something that is pretty clear to your mind. And the concept of a sneaker is something that your brain had already inside of it. So it doesn't require to your brain to think about, okay, my God, it is saying that I need to buy an NFT, but what the hell is an NFT? On the other side, if you're asking to your brain to buy a pair of sneakers, this is something that is pretty clear how it works, what does it mean, and what is the advantage to buy a sneaker. And that's something that has been used by Stepn, because they have been able to transform something that is completely abstract and theory, just like an NFT, on something that is more visible, that you can touch, that you can have a direct experience. So that's the first technique that has been used by Stepn. The second one is dream and why. I know that in the moment when you're reading dream and why, you're thinking, oh my God, what are you saying? What I mean is pretty much easy. And when I'm saying dream, I'm just referring to the impulse that all of us are having on becoming rich faster and in an easy way. So being able to earn easy money with something that is reasonable and something that we can understand. So when I'm saying dream, I'm referring to like the opportunity seeker, to the dream to earn more money. When I'm referring to the why, I'm saying the reason why the dream is possible and you can realize it. And the way that Stepn has been able to do it is saying to you, I'm not giving you free money. You need to follow a precise process. And this process requires you to buy a pair of sneakers. After that, you need to sweat, you need to do something in order to be able to collect your rewards. And the something that is needed is just walking or running outside. And here you can find all the description on how it is happening. So it is something that your mind, in the moment when it is thinking, okay guys, I know that is so great, I have the opportunity to earn money so easily, but it is possible, and your brain is starting to ask why, how does it work, it is really possible or not? And the answer is, okay guys, but if I have to be honest, yes, they are paying me, but the system is quite clear. It's not just like buying, I don't know, CryptoKitties that they don't have any kind of value, or at least for your mind. It's much more difficult to figure it out value for your ape, for your CryptoKitties, than just from walking and start earning with your sneakers. On the other side, it's possible that your brain is saying something. Okay guys, but to be honest, this kind of concept is something that could be used by many brands like Adidas, Nike, or all the other brands that are producing shoes, or everyone that is working on fitness, because being able to connect something that is virtual and engaging with a community is doing some kind of activities and that is being rewarded by these brands. Or on the other side, we all know that just moving, just walking is something that is beneficial also for your body, for your health. And so for this reason, could be something that also some government can really push some money inside just to push people to move. So the whole concept is something that in the moment when you are thinking about it, you can find many reasons why it could be sustainable and the reason why your dream, so earning money so easily, it is possible. On the other side, in order to make it more strong, in order to help your brain to better understand why it is possible, they are adding the third point. And I'm talking about scarcity. Scarcity, it is something that is really powerful, because I didn't say it before, but in order to use Stepn, you need an invitation code. In this moment, if you are just downloading the app on your phone, you will not be able to use it if you don't have an invitation code. And this kind of scarcity is producing this a fear of missing out that is pushing people to say, oh my God, do you have a code? May you share it with me? And so on. And this is something that is powerful, because if you are starting that, the concept is something that your brain is able to understand, that it is make you dream to be able to earn money through something that is so innovative, but you are able to figure it out a way because it is sustainable. Plus, you are adding a layer of scarcity. You can't go in, even if you want. Do you want to pay? But I'm not allowing you. And creating scarcity, that's something that is so powerful. For example, Clubhouse were using that kind of strategy just about 1 year and a half ago. I can't remember exactly why. And that was the reason why so many people were talking about it. Unfortunately, Clubhouse, after that, it hasn't been able to follow that kind of success. About Stepn, I don't know how it will evolve. What I know right now is that this kind of technique of creating scarcity is something that is so powerful. Going to the last point is visible result. And what I mean with visible result is enough to go to Twitter and you will find plenty of different tweets by people that are telling you how much money they have earned with their sneakers. Because the combination of all the factors and variables that we have been talking about just until a moment ago, it is the perfect mix in order to push people to share the results and to telling you, oh, look at me, how lucky I am that I had the opportunity to come inside this project and start earning this. So it is increasing even more the fear of missing out. And that's also the reason why you are seeing this kind of chart that had a first grow, after that another big pump, and after that another big pump. Because in the moment when people are jumping it, they want to be part of it, or maybe someone is just not able to go inside, but they want to participate in any case. So they are saying, oh, why not to buy? And some other people will buy. So as you can understand, the mix of these four techniques is something that is literally insane and has been executed perfectly by this team. On the other side, I want to say something that is the other side of the story, because if from one side we're talking about something that is great, on the other part, I want to add that this kind of waves will not last forever. I like the concept, I like using an app, I like using an NFTs and create this kind of dynamics. I'm sure that they are powerful, and I'm pretty sure that in the next future we will have some app like this one that is able to partner with big brands, as I was saying before, Adidas, Nike, and all of the fitness world, because the connection, it is literally opening to new revenue models. And that's something that could be really powerful. And I truly believe that cryptos, DeFi, NFTs will merge together in order to create new opportunities for consumers and also for brands and governments and so on. On the other side, if you're asking me right now, if I believe that Stepn is a good investment right now, buying at this price, my personal answer is not. We are talking about a project that has made something like 330 times more than IDO. So it means that many people are in an insane profit. And sooner or later, these people will sell. And in the moment when so many people will sell, a major correction will happen, because if from one side the scale up is so powerful because of these four elements, on the other side, the brain, our mind, is working in the same way also in the downside, or even worse in the moment when the price is going down. Because until everything is going smooth, this kind of system is producing great result. But in the moment when something goes wrong or some people is starting to sell, the acceleration of the downside will be incredible. And sooner or later, a correction is something that is healthy and it's normal. I'm not saying that it will happen tomorrow. I'm not saying not even that it will happen, because nobody can predict the future. I'm just talking about from a point of view of probability. The probability of a correction on Stepn is quite high, at least in my opinion. Not to mention that in this moment we are talking about a fully diluted valuation of a 19 billion. And if you're wondering how many projects are having this so high fully diluted valuation, the answer is really few. We are talking about something that is in the top 15. So only 15 projects are having this so high market cap. So it means that with any probability right now, we are talking about a project that is really hyped, that it is receiving so big attention and can continue maybe for a while, because the invitation structure, this kind of mechanism is something that is powerful and can push the price even higher. I'm not here to say to you that it is impossible. What I'm saying is, guys, pay attention, don't type in, follow this project, because it could be powerful and they are executing everything so greatly and I'm loving it. On the other side, if you had the opportunity to go inside to invest it some time ago, maybe entering right now could not be the greatest time. Guys, let me know what do you think about Stepn. What do you think about this system that I have just presented to you? What is your personal strategy about it? And I will be more than welcome to listen from your opinion, because I truly believe that we can learn a lot from this kind of project, so this kind of successful project, in order also to be able to find out the next gem. In this case, we were talking about something that made more than 300x in just 1 month. So insane. Guys, thank you for following me. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to stay always updated. If you are enjoying this content, remember to leave me a big thumbs up and drop a comment. And if you do it, I will be more than appreciating it, because that's so important for me. And that's a sign of your appreciation. Guys, thank you for following me, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye, guys.